Welcome to Books in Brief, the channel that gives you quick and concise summaries of popular books. Whether you're short on time or just looking for a quick refresher, we've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into today's book summary. The Screwtape Letters is a satirical Christian novel by C.S. Lewis, first published in 1942. Written in the form of fictional letters, the book presents a unique perspective on spiritual warfare, from the viewpoint of a senior demon named Screwtape, who instructs his apprentice, Wormwood, on how to corrupt a human soul. Through Screwtape's letters, Lewis explores themes of temptation, faith, free will, and God's grace, offering deep theological insights with sharp wit and irony. The book consists of 31 letters from Screwtape, a highly experienced and cunning senior demon, to his nephew and apprentice, Wormwood. Wormwood's mission is to tempt and lead a young man, referred to as the patient, away from God, or the enemy, as the demons call him, and into hell. Throughout the letters, Screwtape advises Wormwood on various strategies to undermine the patient's faith and devotion to God, manipulating his thoughts, emotions, and habits. Screwtape provides numerous tactics to steer the patient away from God, subtle distractions. Rather than encouraging outright sin, demons work best through small, gradual corruptions, such as busyness, laziness, and materialism, distorting prayer. Wormwood should make the patient's prayers shallow and self-centered, so they become ineffective. Exploiting human relationships, encouraging petty annoyances and selfishness in family life can weaken love and patience, using pride and hypocrisy. If the patient becomes religious, he should be tempted towards spiritual pride, believing himself superior to others, encouraging doubt and fear. Manipulating his fears, worries, and intellectual doubts can distance him from God's truth. Corrupting pleasure. Though God created pleasure, demons try to twist it into addiction, excess, or selfish indulgence. Despite Wormwood's efforts, the patient becomes a Christian early in the book, which frustrates Screwtape. However, Screwtape encourages his nephew to make the patient's faith shallow by distracting him with hypocrisy in the church, making him focus on annoying habits of fellow believers rather than God, worldly concerns, preoccupying him with political or social movements rather than personal holiness, false security, making him believe he can coast in his faith without active devotion. Wormwood experiences temporary success when the patient becomes lukewarm in his faith and attracted to a worldly, superficial lifestyle. However, this does not last. As the story progresses, the patient grows in faith, resisting temptation, and developing a deeper relationship with God. In the final letter, the patient dies in a bombing raid during World War II, a subtle nod to the real-world setting. Instead of Wormwood claiming his soul for hell, the patient is taken into heaven, experiencing true joy and glory. Screwtape furiously scolds Wormwood for his failure, warning him that as punishment, he will be devoured by other demons. The nature of temptation. Evil does not always come in obvious forms, but often through subtle distractions, pride, and compromise. Spiritual warfare. The book presents the Christian life as a battle for the soul, with unseen forces at work. The power of grace. Despite temptation, God's grace is stronger than sin, and those who seek Him will ultimately triumph. Irony and satire. The demonic perspective highlights Christian truths in a fresh and thought-provoking way. The Screwtape Letters is a brilliant and insightful exploration of faith, temptation, and human nature. Lewis masterfully uses irony and satire to reveal the struggles of the Christian life while emphasizing God's love and the ultimate victory of good over evil. The book remains a timeless classic, offering wisdom and encouragement for believers of all generations. That's it for today's summary on Books in Brief. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more book summaries. And if you have any book suggestions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Books in Brief.